NFL football has come to Southern Nevada. As we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Houston Texans and the Las Vegas Raiders. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. The Raiders getting ready to go to work for the first time, and they're led by their quarterback in his 8th season now in silver and black, Derek Carr.
And the rumors were pretty strong. The teams asked about him in the offseason. But for once, got a pretty firm not available from the Raiders. Now in his 8th season as a Raider, still yet to appear in a playoff game. But last year, really solid numbers again. Third straight 4,000-yard campaign, 27 touchdowns, just 9 interceptions, and the highest analytical rating of his career. Derek Carr is one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And the Texans scoop it. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway.
Oh, yeah, that's how we do it.
And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Jordan Jenkins, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Carr, he'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Derek Carr. Precise thrower of the football. What's the game plan for going up against him? It used to be take away the short stuff, I know, but he's more than a dink and dunker, right?
And you are right about that. Great analysis of him because he has evolved.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. The Texans ready to take over here on offense, and it's Deshaun Watson at the controls in his 5th season now in the NFL.
Another tremendous year in 2020 where he led the NFL with 4,823 passing yards. And remember, that was in a year after DeAndre Hopkins was traded to Arizona. Also had 33 touchdown passes against only 7 interceptions. A dynamic performer.
A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack. Second down and goal. Watson. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Back-to-back great plays defensively. You get the sack on 1st and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at 3rd and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Max Crosby with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. And this one is right through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. To return is Roberts. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now a 1st down throw. Watson. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Watson. Well, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from TCU, Trayvon Merrick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense, and the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
Wilson up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. Andre Roberts now to return it. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Set to take over again, Deshaun Watson and this Texans offense. He has not had the start to this game that he envisions here in the second quarter. He's struggling a little bit. But, hey, they're in the lead right now. So, kind of what's going on in his head, do you think, Charles?
I think that's what he has to keep in mind. Winning the ball game is not going the way he wants in terms of his own play. But, oh, yeah, that's right, winning the ball game. So don't press. Don't try and do things outside of what's going on right now. Don't try to increase your game or get yourself right. Just make sure you continue to lead your ball club and keep them moving in the right direction.
Yeah, they've got that lead so far. One interception for him, no touchdown passes. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. Here's Watson. Flushed out right. He's got his target, Chris Conley. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
Kevin Pierre-Louis there to bring him down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Carr. That's into the hands of Edwards. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Carr going to throw. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Carr now on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Off action, it's Watson. They'll roll him out right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. And Watson has enough for the first down yardage as he slides to the turf. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Phillip Lindsey, 15 yards. And the Texans push further out in front. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I
I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Carr now on first down. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. Over the middle, complete. That's Edwards. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Again, it's Carr. And he fins it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Malik Collins able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Here now Roberts. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Watson on first down. He's going to go deep for Conley. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. So we come upon halftime. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Texans getting ready to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move,
under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They will indeed snap it to Watson. He's going to go deep for Conley. And this This is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Throwing on first down is Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Once again, it's Jacobs. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. Now Carr. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown Raiders. Bryan Edwards from 17 yards out. And the Raiders are back within a score. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
How about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Here's the all-pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Houston set to take over. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Watson toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Out of the gun, Watson. And he'll get this underneath to David Johnson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the 45 on 2nd down. Watson looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Rolling to his right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Denzel Perryman able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. He'll buy some time right. And Watson has enough for the first down yardage as he slides to the turf. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Forced out to his left. And Watson has enough for the first down yardage as he slides to the turf. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. He's going to go deep for Conley. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. 3rd quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. That's complete to the tight end, Akins. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. To throw, it's Carr. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch. But
under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Max Crosby picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Watson eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to not get away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
Screen pass to Lindsey. And running with power here. And he does not get to the 1st down marker as they stop him at the 19. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And this is caught at the 8. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now, all through this one, they've had nothing but success throwing the football and in the passing game. Here we are in the 4th quarter. The time you'd think they'd be running the football, they're still tossing it around and having great success. And it appears a whole lot of fun as well.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Now Watson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On 4th down, Watson. Flushed out right. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A real opportunity for them. Their defense got the key 4th down stop. Now all they need is a field goal to snag the lead. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
On play action, it's Carr. Open man is Edwards. He's got it. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 3 yards the gain there, second down. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 7 from the 20. Counter play with Jacobs. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Throwing his Carr. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Edwards, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Raiders have taken the lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see him scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Watson and the Texans now down 21-16. A little over a minute to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. A gain of 6 there on 1st. It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Watson. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He's going to go deep for Conley. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try.
I think it's easy to figure out why they went for 2 there, right? You want to make sure you're guarding against a field goal beating you.
Yeah, but with this little time on the clock, they just need to worry about protecting on the kickoff.
That's the big one. And with the kickoff coming up, I wouldn't squib it. I would kick it deep, but not so deep that the return guy can get it. I want to make someone else handle the football. Yeah, put some height on it and take some time down.
One final try now for Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down, but he gets inside the Houston 20. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular